It's Thursday, April 3rd. I'm Scott Sexsmith, and this is Today in the Soo, our daily podcast from SooToday.com, brought to you by Outspoken Brewing, featuring dollar wings on Wednesdays and live music 9 to 11 on Friday nights. Outspoken Brewing, 350 Queen Street East. Prime Minister Mark Carney is promising to act with purpose and with force in response to President Donald Trump's tariffs, pledging to reveal more later today after speaking with Canada's premiers. Trump announced reciprocal tariffs on countries around the world starting today. Trump says there will be base tariffs of 10% with imports from some countries subject to higher levies. He showed off a large chart displaying rates for different countries, but the chart did not include Canada. As the federal election draws closer, the election promises are ramping up. Terry Sheehan is excited about the Liberal Party's ambitious plan to build more housing in Canada. The local incumbent says he plans to redouble his efforts to bring more housing to the new Sault Ste. Marie-Algoma riding if reelected. As part of the party's campaign promises, the Libs have pledged to build upwards of 500,000 homes per year to alleviate the housing crisis in Canada. Greg McGrath-Gowdy spoke with Sheehan and has more on this today. Meantime, local Conservative candidate Hugh Stevenson says he agrees with his party's plan to reverse a yearly tax increase on alcohol that was put in place by the Liberal government 8 years ago. In a press release sent yesterday, the Conservative Party says the tax adds tens of millions of dollars in costs across the supply chain, making it more difficult for business to turn a profit and for local producers to compete. City staff are working on plans for a replacement rink shack at Esposito Park. Members of the Parks and Rec Advisory Committee were advised of that earlier this week. Some upgrades have also been proposed for Rocky DiPietro Field. Drainage, grading, and possible irrigation also planned for the Queen Elizabeth Field across the street. David Helwig covered the meeting and has more details from the meeting in his story on site today. The Group Health Center was able to purchase a new colposcopy exam bed thanks to a $30,000 donation from the Rotary Club of Sault Ste. Marie's Take Your Pick Draw. This bed has new advanced features designed to enhance patient care for expectant mothers and those with accessibility issues. The donation will also help GHC purchase 5 non-invasive Holter monitors. Whether rescuing food or rescuing people, 2 local organizations will get a big boost from the annual Smile Cookie campaign at local Tim Hortons locations this spring. Sioux Search and Rescue and Connect the Dots Community Harvest are this year's recipients of the local campaign, which runs from April 29th to the 5th of May, with all proceeds from the cookie sales going to charity. It was another 2-win day for Brad Jacobs and his Canadian teammates at the 2025 BKT World Men's Curling Championship yesterday. Jacobs opened action with an 8-3 win over Norway, then in the evening draw. Jacobs grabbing an 8-3 win over Czechia. Canada plays a pair of games today facing China and Switzerland. The Soo Greyhounds are on the ropes after losing 4-1 last night to the Spitfires. Windsor can wrap up the series with a win tomorrow night at home. Sioux area weather, drizzle or showers today, with the temperature dropping to 0 this afternoon. Cloudy tonight, low -6, and mainly sunny tomorrow with a, wait for it, high of 9 degrees. That'll be nice. That's all for Today in the Soo. Download or subscribe wherever you get your favorite podcast to make sure that you never miss an episode. Today's show produced by Derek Turner. Today in the Soo brought to you by Outspoken Brewing. They're located at 350 Queen Street East. Check them out today. Thanks for listening. Have a great Thursday. We'll talk to you tomorrow.